the leadership of the National Assembly, and the Right Honorable Speaker here granted us that audience. We also have interacted with a number of committees, JLAC, the Committee on the Implementation of the Constitution, and we have spoken as much about the need for us to collaborate in order for us to deliver for Kenyans the best elections in 2027. So, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, we have already, besides meeting with Parliament, we have also met with the judiciary, the Honorable Chief Justice, with the Committee on the JCE, the Judiciary Committee on Elections, to also discuss our levels of preparedness and the legal reforms that require to be put in place in time ahead of the general election. We have also discussed issues of dispute resolution during this electoral cycle. We've also met with the National Treasury, I've mentioned that already, and we have also expanded our engagements to meeting with international development partners. And we have had discussions with the development partners under a framework of the governance working group on elections. And that engagement is continuing, and we hope it will bear fruit. We also had engagements with the United Nations on electoral assistance. And so far, there was a mission that came to Kenya, met with various stakeholders, and I believe that mission also met with Parliament, met with civil society, media, and the executive. And as a result of that mission, we received approval late in December from the United Nations Electoral Assistance Program that they have approved the mission findings and recommendations, and that the United Nations will work with us. The United Nations will also support us to the best extent possible in terms of looking for resources to support certain aspects of elections. We've not, honorable members, we've not left out members of the civil society. As you know, Kenya has a very vibrant civil society, and they play a very critical role in an election. That role includes, of course, undertaking voter education and civic engagement. And it is within that context that we've had a number of meetings with the civil society, and we've briefed one another on what role each one of us will play in order to deliver peaceful, credible, free, and fair general elections in 2027. As you may be aware of the risks that we face as technology and new media is evolving, we have also engaged with the media, not only the traditional media as you know it, but we have also engaged with the digital media platforms. I think, Mheshimiwa, you know the bloggers, eh? They are there, they are present. Most of them, we realize, are some of our young people, young members of society. And we've tried to bring them on board. And God willing and resources permitting, we will have this group of young people who are active in social media and in digital spaces to work with us to ensure that we mobilize the country in the right direction. We mobilize the country towards proper registration of those out of school youth and the special interest groups to register and to be active participants in the coming general election. So there are a number of all these stakeholders. I cannot exhaust all of them, but deliberately we are making an effort to reach out to them. And actually next week, we will be meeting with the religious groups, one by one or as groups, and we will also be prioritizing